LAPD officer is accused of skydiving while on disability. Leave in high-flying fraud case. So, a Los Angeles police officer was on disability.
Yeah. He said
and he went skydiving.
He said he was too hurt to work, y'all. You know how it is when you too hurt to work. I can't come in.
You got hurt at work, and now you can't be at work because you're hurt.
I'm hurt.
I see it. I'm hurt, so I can't work. I can't jump out of an airplane. That I can do because that's different. That's to the side. Can I just say, number one, I bet you, it does not say this in this article, but I am willing to bet everything I have that this fool posted himself skydiving, and that is how he got caught. Because there's no reference to like what happened here, but you know what happened here.
Well, unless your sergeant was on the ground and was like, Christopher Brandon Carnahan, okay, 43.
43.
And also, what's your 43-year-old ass doing jumping out of a plane? You too old for that.
Okay, this is the thing. Christopher is white. That I know.
Of course. You didn't have to tell me that.
And it may just be old and black, but no, ma'am. No.
Let me tell you something. Past 30, your ankles don't work right.
I think there's a significant question of if you should ever be jumping out of an airplane, period.
Yes, unless it is for the military.
And even then, I, as a soldier, would be like, can I just ask, have we asked ourselves if there's another way to do this? Because maybe, could we Uber? Like, I'm just trying to think outside the box because we seem a little bit too quick to be like, jump out of this plane with all this weapons attached to you. Maybe there's a few other options we hadn't thought about.
You know what it reminds me of? You're talking about like that. It's that Tom Cruise movie where he ain't learned how to jump out the plane and he keeps being reborn day after day. Yes. He can't get past.
Oh, yes.
Getting on the ground.
It is so that. Like, he realizes what's happening. He tries to figure out ways that he can just give this power he has to the woman. And he's like, have we tried this? Have you tried, what about
sex?
And she's like, we tried it. Like, it's just, Christopher claimed that he had injured his left elbow. And who among us has not?
Okay. All of us.
That left elbow is always trying to get you in trouble. They don't say it here how he injured his left elbow while being a police officer or what the specific injury was. Can you just be like, oh, I'm hurt? Do you not have to have any kind of doctor's note or any kind of like x-rays or something?
Listen, Linda. All right. My man, Christopher, he hurt himself. Uh-huh. He was working. Okay.
Yeah, see, it doesn't say.
No, it doesn't say. But apparently, he has been charged with 2 counts of felony insurance fraud after going skydiving. Not once, Angela.
Not once.
Not twice. Multiple times. Okay?
Multiple times. And working out.
While also collecting disability benefits by exaggerating an on-duty work injury. Okay.
I need to know what injury to your left elbow, besides it being chopped off, means you can't work.
Right, that you can't do desk work, you can't file some files, whatever. Because
I'm not trying to take away disability from the deserving or from anyone, really. But I'm asking the question from a medical standpoint. What is the injury?
And here's the other part about it. The one thing I feel like this country does not play about in terms of payments is disability. Like, that's something you really, like someone I was talking to.
They love to find somebody defrauding insurance. They love it.
That's what I'm saying. I was talking to somebody today about their husband had passed, and the term she used that was he was a 100% disabled veteran. And I'm like, wait a minute, you could be a 80%, 50%.
Yeah.
Somebody write to
Yeah.
us and tell us, because I didn't know that. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
there's
it just sort of it's that seems weird, callous, and eerie, like reminiscent of things I don't like being reminded from our history. The
Yeah.
percentages thing, I'm like, that
Yeah.
strikes me as so weird and wrong. But this is the thing, and I wish they had it in here. But the reason Christopher got caught is because he was posting videos of himself working out and jumping out of airplanes, and know it.
Your ego gonna get you caught. Let me see, in the mindful thing.
This is what I'm saying.
Your ego, we talk about this. We talk about the ego. Your ego is gonna get you caught every time. Okay? There used to be a time in this country, Angela.
There was a time in this country, Frances,
when you went and did a thing and you had fun, or you had the experience.
That's right.
And you didn't have to take 1,001 pictures that went posted or what have you. I mean, at the very most, you're going to make your family sit down and watch a slideshow.
And they don't do that anymore.
No.
So good luck. But no, that's why. And this the thing, haven't we done these stories before in the past? They have people whose only job is to catch people faking disability, who go out and videotape and follow around people to make sure that they are, because if there's anything this country does not want is anybody to get paid their wages. If they think that there's something screwy about that amount, like they are vigilant about this.
They are.
You cannot post the videos. And he did.
He did. Carnahan claimed he injured his left elbow while at work in May of 2023 and was subsequently placed on total temporary disability status. Police officers with this status are entitled to receive 100% of their base salary tax-free.
Tax-free.
For up to a year, and then 2/3 afterwards if the injury persists. So he's been off since 2023, y'all.
Again, what kind of injury can happen to your left elbow that isn't just losing the elbow?
Yeah.
Being cut off in some way. I don't care how hard you smashed it to still be on disability 2 years later.
Yeah. 3 years almost. He was arrested within this last week, like a week ago, and is being held in lieu of his $100,000 bail. His arraignment is scheduled at a later date. If convicted, he faces up to 6 years in county jail as an ex-cop. One of the worst things you can be is a cop going inside. Okay, because what did you do? You put people
you mean
in
into
there.
prison?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You want to do everything you can not to go in as that. All right?
Well, this is the thing. This isn't like the revenge because of people he busted. This fool doesn't sound like he worked a day. And then on top of it, so he may be okay in prison. I don't know if anybody's gonna know Christopher. But I really do think I need to know what the injury was.
Yeah.
I need to understand how, because it seems like whatever this injury is, you seriously do not have to have any kind of doctor note. Because I don't know the doctor who'll be like 2 years later, like, okay.
You want to know what I think? I think that this was whatever the situation where he got hurt was one of those, like, we're proud of our officers moments. And
like he did something like, and we'd have no evidence of this. This is just us musing.
I'm just musing.
Potentially somebody might have just hurt the people they arrested.
Right. Or they did like a huge bust and there was, gunfire or something like that. And everybody's like, you know what? You brought in a $8 million bus. Go ahead, take some time off.
Yes. Okay.
That's what it smells like to me.
But see, I've noticed people who are very down with that kind of stuff getting really tense if it goes on too long.
Yeah.
Like having other people who be like, why Christopher get to, I mean, he stomped his funny bone, and that was uncomfortable for about seconds. And then he said it was like, oh, I can't work.
Yep.
And now you're like, he's been doing it for almost 3 years or 3 years, potentially. I got to say, first of all, his name has so many letters in it. Christopher Brandon Carnahan. It's so,
yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a
lot of words. But you are 43. And not only, this is the thing, what I believe is your career is over, is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can just, come out of jail and go back. But I'm like, what? Couldn't you just have, like, did you need to do any of these? Like, you could get some workout equipment for home. You got all your salary.
I know. 100%. 100%. The LA County District Attorney said this is a case about honesty and accountability, claiming to be temporarily disabled and collecting disability benefits intended for injured workers while engaging in physically demanding activities like skydiving is a crime. This is an officer who knows the law and understands the standards he is sworn to uphold. Or does he?
Yes. No, clearly he does not. But you dropped a word that I think is important. Claiming to be temporarily, totally disabled. And I know I sound like a broken record, but can somebody explain to me what the injury to your left elbow is that renders you totally disabled? That is not having somebody just hack it off.
I know.
And even that, it's awful. That would be horrible, but you can there are things that you could do that maybe in the post office, police department, that aren't perhaps apprehension, like you were saying. But
no, he's supposed to be a desk jockey. Okay, after that. Let me tell you
always
something.
seem like we could run these businesses when we have no business as comedians running anything.
You speak for yourself. I have watched like all the seasons of NYPD Blue and Law and Order SVU up in here.
Okay,
clearly, I tell you about doing your fives.
We know, yes, we know law. Oh, clearly, we be lawyers.
We be lawyers.
That's OUI. We be lawyers. Our law firm. I swear we're gonna open this law firm. We be lawyers.
We be lawyers. Oh,
or we be lawyer. It's very cosmopolitan, but like, I just don't understand.
In December, a California or CHP, a California Highway Patrol officer, was sentenced to 270 days in a county jail for lying about an injury in order to claim medical retirement. Let me tell you, I've seen this over and over and over in every industry, right? Is that everybody's trying to go out early on an injury. Everybody's trying to go out early on medical leave. Everybody's trying to go out early on X, Y, and Z. And this is the part that I get. Don't nobody want to work. Police officers don't want a police office.
Frances, there are some of us, and I think me and your husband, I'm not entirely sure about you, but I think Tom and I are two of these people. We were born to be retired.
My husband was born for the yacht.
Oh, no, your husband, just a yacht. Your husband is British royalty.
He really is.
Okay, your husband really is Lord, blah, blah, Kennington the Fifth of North Hampshire, Berkshire. Like, he is 100%. But I could do retirement like people would be inspired. Okay, by my retirement. Like I'm into hobbies. I like to go I was born to not have to work. But that's just not, for some reason the world hasn't cooperated
I understand.
with me on this.
I understand.
You know what, Francis? There was a time in this country.
That's time.
There was a time in this country when I believe even on 70s and 80s sitcoms, we saw the person who was wearing the neck brace, even though they weren't hurt, trying to get paid, right?
The Brady Bunch.
I mean, it's as trite as that.
Yeah.
That to not get as a police officer, that you gonna get caught. I mean, there was a time in this country when people at least paid attention to the lessons of popular fiction. Okay.
I'm Frances Callier.
And I'm Angela V. Shelton.
We are Frangela. Thank you so much for listening to
Idiot of the Week.
Week.